Today I'm going to be doing a skincare video for clients. I wanted to start this new series on my channel talking about different things that you can do to improve your kit or your artistry overall. And being that I am getting back into freelancing, I wanted to help you guys out. For the people that are just starting freelancing or people that want to brush up on their skills, technique, getting better products for your kit, and also getting affordable and high quality things as well. I'm going to talk about a little bit of both and my suggestions for you. And yeah, I kind of wanted to start off with skincare because skincare is very personal to me, and I feel like skincare is probably the most important thing. A lot of people feel like because people wear makeup, and that's the reason why I do like a full-on glam today, because I feel like this is me. I love wearing a whole bunch of makeup, but that doesn't mean that I don't take care of my skin at the bottom. I do make sure I take care of my skin on a daily basis, night and day. And I do want to share how I include skincare with using on clients, and yeah. So I'm going to talk about different moisturizers and serums and things like that, so you guys can get an idea of what a stable skincare regimen is for a client. Typically it takes around 45 to 50 minutes in order to complete a full face of makeup. Especially when it comes to clients, you want to make sure your time management is great, as well as including skincare, because it's the most important thing. Like I said, putting on makeup is a second layer onto your skin, so you want to make sure the base is good. So I want to talk about some products that I've been loving that I use for myself as well as on clients. The first one is my Lancome Energy DV, and I got this in my gratis when I was working at Sephora. This is probably the best gratis thing that I've got, or the best item that I've got out of gratis besides my Lancome foundations, because I'm so grateful for that. But this one is really good for giving you a glow, giving you a nice radiant finish. It is very expensive, so honestly, if you're not making money like that, I don't suggest to go out and buy this because it's really expensive. Like personally, if I didn't know about this prior, I wouldn't buy it. But because I already used it, because I already know about the product, I will be repurchasing this when I'm finished. But the whole line, they have like a whole line of different products. They're all expensive as hell. Like Lancome is really, really expensive. So this just gives you a nice radiant glow. It doesn't give you a luminous glow, but it gives you a radiant glow. And there's a huge difference, and I'll talk about it in another video. This is a really good product to invest in, especially if your client has very dull skin, hyperpigmentation, and you just want to give them a nice boost. This is a really good product to use. A dupe for that product that is like really, really expensive is the Super Glow from Glossier. This is a little cheaper. It's also a serum. I consider that a serum because it's a step right before your moisturizer. So I use this right before my moisturizer to basically help with boosting the radiance in my skin, especially the fact that I have hyperpigmentation and acne prone skin. This product helps me to get like a nice glow. I don't know how to explain it, but like, you know when people are pregnant and they're like, oh my god, like you're glowing, like that's what this product does for you. Like it gives you a nice natural glow where it doesn't look like you're wearing highlight like what I'm doing right now, but it gives you like a nice natural glow, like I said. And this has vitamin C and magnesium in it, so really, really good for dull and dark skin. But if your client does have light or paler skin tones, it will work nicely for them too. But yeah, so this helps to brighten over time. So if you do have a client that has really dull or dry or problematic skin, this is really good to help boost that glow. And you could also recommend it to them to purchase on their own. So serums are really important. So the next thing that I've been loving, I use it on myself as well. I use it to cleanse my skin. Usually I use a cleanser and then I use this right after, and it's the micellar water from Garnier. This product helps me to remove all makeup. It helps me to remove dirt, anything, any type of residue from the top layer of my skin. This is really good for taking off makeup like at the end of the night, as well as when you're about to start with a client. I think a dupe for this is I forgot the name of the product, but it's from Dr. Jart. I'm gonna put the name on the screen. I forgot the name, but it's really expensive. So this is a really good dupe. This is a lower end version, and as you guys can see, like I'm almost done. I use this for myself and I use it on my clients, just because you don't want to tell your clients go wash your face. You know, you can bring like a spray bottle and basically cleanse their skin for them, but this is an easier way. And I use these circular oval pads along with it, and I got this from CVS as well. So I use this as like a nice really soft surface, and it helps to take off the top layer, dirt, residue, or anything that's on your skin, just in case your client is oily or hasn't washed their face in a couple hours. You do accumulate dirt and residue within 2 hours of not washing your face, so you want to make sure that the skin is completely clean, because you don't want to clog the pores with makeup on top, and just you don't want any breakouts after applying makeup to someone, because that's a liability. You never know. People crazy as hell. The next thing that I really like is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Glow Pads, and this is how it looks. Do a little YouTube thing right now. I really like this because it helps to, once again, give you a nice glowy look. And these are pretty pricey as well, so if you don't have the money to invest in this, then you can obviously, but I really like this product because it helps to give you like a nice glow. Kind of helps to wipe off the skin as well, so you kind of get in 2 in 1, and it really helps to prep the skin for makeup application. Okay, so on to moisturizers. Moisturizers are super important, no matter if your client is oily, no matter if your client is dry, no matter if your client has regular, normal skin, that they don't have any problems. They could have the clearest skin in the world. Moisturizers are important, so I have a couple of favorites. My first favorite is the Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation moisturizer, and this one is really good. It says it has multi-fruit acids and antioxidants, and you can use this day and night. This doesn't have SPF in it, so you're gonna have to get sunscreen separate, but I'll talk about that in a second. But this is a really good moisturizer for all skin types, so definitely check this one out. The Dr. Jart Water Drop Hydrating Moisturizer. So this one specifically is for dry skin, dry to normal skin, pretty much. Yes, because it's very hydrating. It's very water based. So, and you can tell from the consistency, it's very like watery in a way, not in a cheap way, but it's watery in a way where you're gonna tell that it's very hydrating. There's a moisturizer from The Balm that's just the same way. I think it's called Aqua. I can't remember the exact name. But when you feel the consistency of a moisturizer, you know if it's for dry or for oily skin. So this one is definitely for more dry skin, just to keep it hydrated. But I really like this one as well. I like to keep 2 different moisturizers in my kit just in case. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is this Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Sunscreen. And I bought this from CVS. I learned from going to the dermatologist that wearing a sunscreen that only has 50, if it only has 15, if it only has 20 SPF, it's not going to last you throughout the whole day. And I'll tell you that because I have really dark marks. And I always try to question like why my dark marks are getting darker. I put on sunscreen, I don't know, I was wearing a sunscreen with an SPF of 15, and my dark marks were getting way more darker by the day. So I was like, the fuck, like, what's going on? I ended up getting the Ultra Sheer Dry to Touch sunscreen in SPF 45, in SPF 85. And when she told me that I had to get an SPF of either 100 or around that number, I was like, whoa sis, like that's a lot. And she was like, yeah, you really need something with high SPF in order for it to last throughout the whole day, but you have to make sure that you're staying out of the sun, you're not in the sun too much, because it will burn your skin. So make sure you have on a hat or something like that. But I feel like this is better for your skin, especially with clients. You want to make sure that you don't end up, especially if you don't have your license, you want to make sure that you're using the right products and you're using it in the best way. You can't just slap on a moisturizer and say, go be a hoe at the beach, because you can't be a hoe at the beach if you have sunburn. And black people don't get sunburn where it is like out there, but it shows. So you want to make sure you're protecting your clients from getting sunburn or getting exposed to the sun too much, and making sure that their skin is protected in the right way. So make sure you get a high SPF, and it doesn't have to be 85, it could be 75. I think it's 75, 85, and 100 So make sure you get something that's really high in order for it to last the whole day, because if you get something that with the SPF 15, it's only going to last you like 2 to 3 hours, and then after that you're not protected from the sun. So it defeats the purpose. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the under eye cream. A lot of people suffer from creasing on the under eye area, and I wanted to tell you guys the reason why is because your skin or your client's skin is very, very dry, or they're not getting hydration. So you want to make sure you're letting them know they have to drink a lot of water to help with that, as well as making sure they use a really good eye cream. I know a couple companies that has eye creams. You could get one from the drugstore as well, but the one that I personally use is the Bye Bye Under Eye from It Cosmetics. It's a really good one, very hydrating, really good for day and night. And using this, as well as making sure that your skin and your body is very hydrated, is going to help with the creasing, unless your client is aged, where creasing is inevitable at a certain point in a woman's life. But other than that, making sure you're hydrated, making sure that you are taking care of your skin, things of that nature really tells a lot when you're wearing makeup. So going back to what I was saying initially, if you are applying things to your client's face, you want to make sure that you know why the product is working, what the product is used for, and how it's going to help them in the long run. And if they need to go on and purchase the product on their own, then you have the knowledge of it to convince them to do so in order for their skin to improve over time. Because it doesn't make sense for you to refer or talk about or even use a product on a client's face not knowing what it's for, just saying, oh, this is a moisturizer. Like, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Like, you need to make sure that you know what you're talking about. So even for me, there's a lot of products that I'm like, I really like, and I'm saying that because it's biased. I'm saying I really like it, which is kind of biased, but it's not really me saying I like it because. I like it because X, Y, and Z is a better statement as opposed to this works for me, so it's going to work for you, because most likely that's not the case. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be coming back and doing more videos for you guys. So if you like this series, then make sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below your favorite skincare product, whether it's moisturizer, serum, a cleanser. Leave it down below. I want to see your suggestions, and if you're a makeup artist, I'd love for you to leave your suggestions for skincare products down below as well. So I hope to see you guys in my next one, and I'll talk to you later.